At a distance of 50 to 150 meters, everything changes. This is the zone where precision meets pressure, where speed must be controlled, and where even the smallest mistake can mean the difference between a hit and a miss. It's not close enough for instinct alone, and not far enough to rely purely on long-range calculations. This is the middle ground, the space where skill truly shows. Imagine standing in a scenario where your target is positioned just beyond typical close quarters distance. At 50 meters, the target is still clearly visible, movements are noticeable, and reaction time plays a huge role. But as that distance stretches toward 100 meters and beyond, things begin to shift. The target appears smaller, your margin for error shrinks, and your control over breathing, stance, and focus becomes critical. In this range, stability is everything. A steady posture forms the foundation of accuracy. Whether standing, kneeling, or supported, your body must work as a single unit. Small movements, like a slight sway or uneven footing, can throw off your aim. That's why experienced shooters emphasize balance and consistency. The way you position your feet, the angle of your shoulders, and even how firmly you grip your equipment all contribute to the final result. Breathing control becomes a powerful tool here. At shorter distances, you might get away with firing quickly, but within 50 to 150 meters, timing your shot between breaths can significantly improve accuracy. A calm inhale, a controlled exhale, and a steady moment before pulling the trigger, these steps create a rhythm that enhances precision. It's not just about seeing the target, it's about aligning your body and mind to hit it consistently. Now consider target acquisition. At 50 meters, your eyes can easily lock onto the target, but as distance increases, clarity becomes more challenging. Lighting conditions, background contrast, and even environmental factors like heat or dust can affect visibility. This is where focus matters. Your eyes must remain fixed on the target, while your mind filters out distractions. The ability to quickly identify, track, and engage a target in this range is what separates beginners from skilled individuals. Trigger control is another defining factor. A sudden or jerky pull can ruin an otherwise perfect setup. Instead, the trigger should be pressed smoothly and deliberately. Think of it as a gradual squeeze rather than a quick action. This ensures that your aim remains steady throughout the shot. Many people underestimate this step, but it's one of the most common reasons for missed shots at medium range. As you move closer to 100 meters, external elements begin to play a subtle but noticeable role. Wind, for example, might not seem significant at first, but even a light breeze can influence your shot over that distance. Learning to observe and adjust for these conditions is part of mastering this range. It's not about complex calculations, it's about awareness. Feeling the environment, reading the situation, and making small adjustments can greatly improve your results. Confidence also plays a major role. At this range, hesitation can lead to errors. You need to trust your training, your setup, and your instincts. Confidence doesn't mean rushing, it means being decisive. When everything aligns, your stance, your breathing, your focus, you commit to the shot without doubt. That moment of commitment is where accuracy is born. Another important aspect is follow-through. Many people focus only on the moment of firing, but what happens immediately after is just as important. Maintaining your position, keeping your sight on the target, and observing the result allows you to learn and adjust. Good follow-through ensures that you stay consistent and improves your ability to make quick corrections if needed. Let's talk about timing. In the 50 to 150 meter range, timing is everything. Targets may not always be stationary. Movement adds another layer of complexity. You must anticipate where the target will be, not just where it is. This requires practice and awareness. It's about reading motion, understanding speed, and aligning your shot accordingly. The ability to adapt in real time is what makes this range both challenging and exciting. Practice is the key to mastering this zone. Repetition builds muscle memory, and muscle memory builds confidence. The more you train at these distances, the more natural it becomes. You start to recognize patterns, understand your own tendencies, and refine your technique. Over time, what once felt difficult becomes second nature. Mental focus cannot be ignored. Distractions, pressure, and overthinking can all impact performance. Staying calm and composed is essential. Your mind should be clear, focused only on the task at hand. Visualization can help. Seeing the shot in your mind before taking it can improve accuracy. It's a technique used by professionals across many fields, and it's just as effective here. Equipment familiarity also plays a role. Knowing how your setup behaves at different distances allows you to make better decisions. Every tool has its own characteristics, and understanding them gives you an advantage. It's not about having the best equipment, it's about knowing how to use what you have effectively. As you approach the upper end of this range, around 150 meters, the challenge increases. Precision becomes more demanding, and small errors are magnified. This is where discipline truly matters. Every step, from stance to follow-through, must be executed with care. There's less room for improvisation and more reliance on technique. But this is also where the reward lies. Hitting a target at this distance with consistency is a testament to skill and dedication. It reflects hours of practice, attention to detail, and a deep understanding of fundamentals. It's not just about the shot, it's about the process that leads to it. In real-world scenarios, this range is incredibly significant. It's versatile, dynamic, and often unpredictable. Whether in training or practical situations, the ability to perform effectively within 50 to 150 meters is a valuable skill. It bridges the gap between close-quarters engagement and long-range precision, requiring a balance of speed, control, and accuracy. So the next time you think about distance, remember this: 50 to 150 meters isn't just a number. It's a test of your ability to adapt, focus, and execute. It's where fundamentals are put to the test and where true skill begins to emerge. Master this range, and you build a foundation that extends far beyond it.